Good afternoon, anybody insignificant follow here, and welcome to 2022's Mother's Day special that nearly didn't exist. Yeah, so this year, pickings for tat related to Mother's Days are a bit thin on the ground. A lot of the places do have Mother's Day stuff in, but it's all pillows, and quite frankly, if I reviewed one of them, it just got thrown in the bin because there's been no use for it. And that's just a waste, so I've literally had to go far and wide, and by far and wide I mean another town, just to find a few decent, well, not decent, decent by the standards of shit that we look at kind of things. Some of these are from places as far as field as Wilkinson's, ooh, and Asda, ooh. But yeah, anyway, let's start off with this. It's a mug. I feel like I've been mugged. It's, yeah, hugging a mug. There's an awful lot of shadowing going on close to the camera. Hang on, let me just adjust that slightly. That's slightly better, I suppose. I'll show it further away. But yeah, it's a hug in a mug. It's a actual porcelain mug made in somewhere, but it's microwave safe. That's nice. Yeah, it's a mug. The scissors. Oh, and there's some glue on the bottom of it. Well, that's just terrific, isn't it? That makes my life complete. It's a mug with some tea bags and a tiny biscuit with that weird teddy bear thing on that was all the rage. And of course, because it's a cup of tea, I'm joined today by the kettle. Now, I presume it's just regular tea, but there's nothing on the box. It could be anything. The wind's a bloody change for all I know. Yeah, let's look at the guff. See if it's it's holding the world's smallest. Actually, 2 tea bags and an iced biscuit. It's English breakfast tea, so it's not even a nice fruity tea. And the box is stuck to the desk. Wow. Aren't you spoiling your mother? A tiny silver packet. Better. Ow! God damn it. I tried to open the packet. We're not here to struggle. We have scissors. I believe I may have just cut the corner of one of the tea bags off, which is never a good start. It's Inception. Let me in. Let me in. Kettle's gone. You should leave bloody reboiling at this rate. And even a bit of what's it fell off the tea bag. They were cardboard. But yes, there you go. There's your tea bag. There's your mug. I haven't washed this mug. That's my own problem. And some lovely hot water that I'm adding carefully so that string doesn't vanish. No, bad string. Bad string. There we go. A lovely cup of tea. I can scald myself within a minute. I did preemptively bring the spoon. Leave that there, just in case. I need to leave that for a minute though. I don't quite feel like setting my face on fire with very hot water. Let's eat the cookie, because you know, this channel's ubiquitous with shit cookies. Yep, it smells exactly like every shit cookie that ever didn't exist. Thank you, Mr. Harley Davidson Motorbike, for going past. Seriously. I didn't realise this was a fucking motorbike bar now. As I was briefly saying before being interrupted by someone with a very, very small penis on a motorcycle, this tastes like nothing. Sugar. The tea's adding nothing to it either. So, further is disappointment. Another tea bag there. I'll save that for later. Now, we of course need something to put this mug on, other than a landfill site. So we've got this. Number 1 Mum, for the shockingly unnecessary price of £2.50 from Wilkinson's. It's a cork-backed, actual porcelain thing as well, so not bad. The design itself, it's not rubbing off anywhere, it's actually properly applied. There's a little scuff there, which leads me to believe it might have actually been done. While clean with a damp cloth and dry thoroughly, do not immerse in water. Oh, produced in China. I was going to say, because of how like some of the glazing doesn't look 100% perfect, it might be handmade, but no, it's made in China by a hand robot. Or a fleet of highly unskilled labourers that should be given a bit more money. Oh, there we go. Put the mug on there now, so there won't be a ring on the desk. What's next, eh? What's next? I know! A lolly. Of course. Every single video I do relating to absolutely anything must contain something on a stick. At the rate I go, it's probably going to end up being my head. And the International Lollipop and Cookie on a Stick Association track me down and figure out where I live. Yes, unless I got the sticker stuck to me. Well, come on then. There we go. Oh, 1A number, so Mummy's going to be a little bit hyperactive this evening. Yeah, it's going to be the exact same chocolate it always is, in the shape of a lovely heart. I was for a moment thinking to myself, is this Mother's Day or is this a leftover Valentine's Day? But then again, this is a lovely nice shade of light pink, like everything else was in Home Bargain, so I presume this is Mother's Day. Oh, to be frank, if your mother brought that, if you bought that for your mother, sorry, she'd think you'd given her some leftover advent calendar chocolate. It tastes like bubkus. What's next? I know, we've got a collection of key-related faffery here in the zone of return. Ow, again the tripod. We've got this. Lots of love, photo keyring. Now there's no photo in here. This cost me a whopping £3 from Asda, because apparently I have no self-control. So yeah, if your mum's a particular fan of gaudy things on a key, I know mine is, because she's got a solid metal wing on the keys to a Fiat Punto. Yes, it's a leather thing. I'm going to say faux leather. And it's got this little photo thing on the inside, a bit of metal. Just imagine you sort of finagle a photo of your child or the dog, or someone you particularly hate, so you can remember what they look like if you're in a public place and you think that might be them in Asda, so you can hit them with a baguette. But yeah, just as more money. Maybe you're supposed to put a picture of your mum in there, just in case she forgets who she is every now and again. You know, it can happen to the best of us. What's next? Well, I know actually, because that's in the box and I'm not here to bath. It's this, again from Wilkinson's. Now this was with the Mother's Day stuff for a lovely £2. It's "You Are My Sunshine" written on the back of it, which is nice, isn't it? Yeah. It's just a little soft sun. I wouldn't actually, I probably want to give this to my mother to put on the keys, because you know, she could probably actually put it on a handbag, of which she has currently 3. And yeah, it's not bad. It's actually properly made. There's no like horrible stitches and glue on it. I don't know how long this piece of string would last with this bit of metal. We got to remember with keyrings, they spend most of life being squashed in pockets, then essentially thrown around like that, just as life goes on. So you know. Well, I should imagine it'll last. We probably get a year out of it before it falls apart, and even then it's a piece of bloody string. You could easily just reattach it with another piece of string. Let's look at another one now. This one's slightly more pain-inducing if you hit the one with it. Mummy! This was from the Card Factory, because even they had a load of shit that I didn't want. I've already looked at. I have before. Come on then. Keep out of the reach of small children and potential choking hazard. Yay! It's always fun when there's a slight risk of death. Why do you get it out of here? Right, rend, rip, tear, destroy. It's a shiny bear. I'm going to have to be careful how I hold this in case I reflect the light. Oh, look, it's me. You can just about make me and the camera out. Hi! Oh, yes, it's a sequiny bear. It's all shiny. We can see the poster on the wall. It's got like a little... Like a combination of snot and sequins there attached to it. It's just, it's got nothing on the back because, you know, surround it. And it's got this tiny, teeny, weeny little thing on it here. What does it say? Even I can't bloody read that. I'm wearing my glasses. I'm gonna go world's best mummy. So, in other words, you can get this for your mum if you want her to know only slightly that she's the world's bestest mummy. You know, don't want to make it too obvious that she actually did a good job raising you. So just get this teeny little. Oh, it looks like a guitar thing. Just get her a teeny weeny little thing. The bear's nice though. It's a big bear and a little bear, which I suppose is you. Now then, one last thing. I have considered getting the dog. Don't worry, I'm not going to torture him, because I found this. Your pawsome pet neckerchief. I woof my mummy. Now, I presume that means love, but I'm calling it quits at woof. I woof my mummy, because the more you try and make it sort of sound like love, the more you start sounding like an ooh-woo fairy from bloody Discord. I woof, I woof, I woof. It goes on and on and on until you find yourself thinking, what on earth am I saying? I think I'm having a stroke. So yeah, it's a tiny thin bit of fabric, but obviously it's for a dog. So in the vain chance you actually get your dog to wear this, you don't want him to actually destroy it. And you just sort of Velcro it on at the back. Like so. So there's very little risk of actually choking your dog. That I like. I don't like the fucking what it says, but I like the fact that it's low risk for a dog, because dogs do like sticking their heads in bushes and the likes. And I should imagine it'd hurt Fido if he had a nasty choke off something, because his neckerchief was stuck in it. But anyway, let's try the cup of tea. I presume it's now cold enough to not hurt me. Put the spoon there and avoid damaging the table. I would take the tea bag out, but quite frankly, there's nowhere for me to put it. Another fine kettle of fish we've got ourselves into. I'll try not to lick the tea bag. Let's see if this tastes any good. I do normally have my tea with sugar and milk in it. Oh, ugh. Oh God, no. English muffin tastes like nothing. English breakfast even. Oh God, that's just. Hang on a minute. No. This kettle gets every now and again. It gets rinsed out with lime scale remover, and it's definitely not got lime scale in it. But all I can taste is just tap water, boiled tap water with a hint of lime scale. I know it's not the kettle, so it's wherever the bloody hell that tea is. There's a kettle, there's spick and span on the inside, but I can't show you because the steam will fill the lens up on the camera. But yeah, that's just, oh God. Ugh. Christ, get your mum a box of Asda's Smart Price tea bags. It tastes bloody better. Ugh. Get the mug, sure, but maybe throw the tea bags away. Or we could just do what most of the stuff in the ooh, hey up, knock over the tripod. You could just do what most of the supermarkets and places have done, where they seem to assume that everyone's mother is in fact a chronic alcoholic, because everywhere I went in, there was just gin. Just miles and miles and miles of gin. Gin and Prosecco. So in other words, everyone's dad's a drunk for stuff like beer, and everyone's mother's a Prosecco addict. That's nice. So I wonder kids these days are all arseholes. Have a nice Mother's Day to all of you out there who are mothers. And if you've bought any of this stuff for your mother, please consider getting better stuff for your mother, because she'll probably kill you. Bye.